everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday Fun Day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I want to go over a few things with you guys here, but if you're just coming on in, I want you guys to go ahead, do me a favor, hit that like button, go ahead and tag a friend, tell them to come on in, share us out far and wide, okay? And we have got a lot of exciting things going today and a little surprises, if you will. So if you're new here, I would love for you to just pay attention, follow along. For those of you guys who have been around for some time, go ahead, start dropping those emojis. You guys know what time it is. All right, first and foremost, one of our house rules is simple, okay? We do specific questions on this platform, okay? So if you want to get on the list, it's really simple. Go ahead, drop a specific question, and that'll get you a 2-minute free read. But if you want something a little bit more girthy, you're going to want to go ahead and click the donation links. You'll see those floating in the comments on Facebook or YouTube. Okay, it'll take you over to journeyryanlive.com. You'll go ahead and click on for a quick read, a mini, a mediumship, or a mega. Now, the mini, mediumships, and megas are untimed. They go for as long as they go. The megas, you can ask up to 4 questions, okay? Now, if you guys want to ensure a reading tonight, the only how you are guaranteed a reading is if you donate. Otherwise, understand we have a lot of different platforms that we are on, so it may take some time to get to you, okay? But we do ask that you please be patient. Now, another big no-go zone is we do not do any legal or medical questions here on this platform. That also includes fertility, okay? We are going to save those for the professionals, and we are not going to go get ourselves into any trouble tonight. Now, if you guys do have a general question, we don't do those live on the show, but you can head over to mypsychicconnection.com, where if you sign up today, the first 3 minutes are free. Isn't that exciting? We love free things. Now, we also have a couple of games that we're going to play tonight. The first game that is going to be played throughout the entirety of the show is the emoji game. Now, for those of you who are new here, that means you get to put as many times as you want in the comments, a gazillion emojis. Now, I like the green heart emojis, and that'll get you a lot of extra love, or unicorns, because you guys know I love unicorns. So go ahead and continue to drop those beautiful emojis in the comments, and you will get an opportunity to get a free Alice card with me later. And you guys know you love the Alice card, so we'll definitely dive into that. Now, we will have also a little bit later, we'll have the lightning round where you guys will get an opportunity to ask as many questions as you want, yes, no, and we'll go ahead and do that for 3 minutes. So that's lots of fun. And of course, we're going to go ahead and instead of doing Alice card time, we're going to do a fairy tale because you guys have been asking me for it. So I'm here to give a treat, here to give a treat. All right, guys. Now, that's all the tough rules. I want to go ahead and start seeing that love. I'm seeing someone show out with the green heart emojis. You are showing out, and I love it. Continue to have that speed all night long. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and dive into our first question of the night and get this party started. All right, we have Miss Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, I'm feeling a lot more confident lately, especially with going out to places. Been shopping twice this month. Oh, you go, girl. All right, when I haven't done that in nearly 2 years. All right, first of all, let's give Gemma some love there, guys. Send her lots and lots of love. That's absolutely amazing, okay? Gemma says, will I continue to go out more and less anxiety? So let's go ahead and take a look, see if things get better for you. I'm very proud of you, though. I know that it is difficult to overcome those anxieties. That's a battle that you've been going through. We've been going through it together, I feel. Right? I definitely feel as though you're going to be taking more control over your life. This is amazing. Look at the King energy. King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Both of these are leadership cards. Both of these are cards that stand on their own, meaning Gemma says, thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. Both of these cards hold a lot of power. Our kings are able to overcome their fears and the obstacles that are around them. They're able to take charge, have expectations, but also are able to rely on the people they need around them, which means sometimes you're not going to be able to do it all. Sometimes you may need help. Sometimes you may have times you back off. But you're still going to go and overcome some of these anxieties and fears that you have. I definitely feel as though you're going to be able to accomplish this. The one card that I love that came out here was the You Are One. This is an authenticity card. It's an additional card that the author put in this deck to kind of give a little bit more meaning. So this means that you are really going to be stepping into your own power. And this is going to be happening the entirety of this year. You're going to have so much growth that comes. So keep pushing the limits, and praise yourself for the small wins. The small wins are big, right? We can't have a big win until we have a small win. So those 2 times that you've been out are 2 more times than you would have been before. And you should be really proud of that. And continue to do that, and also rely on the people around you to uplift you and to motivate you to even want to overcome those anxieties that you're having. You are definitely doing an amazing job, Gemma. Gemma says, that's amazing. Thank you. And she sends a smiley face emoji. Lots of love to you, Gemma, and sending you so much healing and positive energy your way. Speaking of just kind of sending out the positive energy, I've noticed a lot of people I've been talking to have kind of been going through this like a new reawakening, right? And we're stepping into our power. We're beginning to decide what we want in our lives. So I think this is a great time for us to start manifesting things and to really start putting forth not only just our thoughts into what we want, or just our intentions, but actually putting action behind it. What are the things that you want to accomplish in your life? We're at this very beginning part of the year where you can definitely start taking the time to look at the long-term goals that you want. Make a little video with yourself, challenge yourself. Make a video tomorrow and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to, by the end of the year, this time next year, when I'm looking at this video, I'm going to have went back to school. I'm going to have got my license. I'm going to be in a better place in my relationship. And then go and see what you're like next year, and look at just how you're going to reach to try to get those goals. When we challenge ourselves, like, we're our own worst critics in our head, right? But challenge yourself, motivate yourself in a positive way. Don't put yourself down. Think about the things you can get done. You can definitely do it. I'm cheering for you anyhow. All right, guys, make sure you are still putting those beautiful emojis in the comments, and you're still sharing and subscribing us out. And remember, it's very simple to get on the list. Make sure you post those specific questions, no legal or medical questions. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our next question. We have Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Amanda says, hi, hon. I seem to worry myself sick. I've been trying to work on this, but not sure if I'm making much progress. Any advice on maybe what I need to do to work on this better would be great. All right. Let's see what we get. Okay, first of all, you have to recognize that you're a human, right? First, this is the thing. People are so quick to tell us not to feel and not to go through emotions. We have to feel and we have to go through them. Like, we were given all these emotions to feel, right? But it's all about making sure you're finding that balance in between them. You have to start trusting more in yourself and building that relationship back with yourself. Somewhere along the way, someone made you not believe in yourself in the same way. Somewhere, someone made you not feel worthy enough. Somewhere along the way, things have gotten lost. And until you're able to rebuild that up, all of the extra worries, the anxieties, the stresses, the fears, all of that's going to keep bubbling. So let's get back to the basis. I think you doing some shadow work would definitely help. I think that you're already beginning to make some of the steps here to get to those steps of healing. I think you know that you have the resources. You've just got to start reaching out to them. You're definitely on the path of healing, but now it's time to give yourself a little bit of that tough love. What is it that you're doing that's holding you back? What is the limiting beliefs that you're having? What is the fears that you're having? Are you pouring enough love into yourself? Do you even know what love looks like for you? I think it's just time to really look in the mirror in a harsh way, my love. You want to make some more movement? We've got to stop being soft and start getting a little. Oh, girl, I could keep going. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of love on your journey, my dear. It is a tough road. Now, I did forget something very important. So I do want to also remind you guys that $1 of every donation does go to St. Jude's all month and until we stop. So make sure you guys do remember that not only are you helping the platform, but you are helping a worthy cause. Amanda says, thanks so much, hon. You're so welcome, my lovely. Make sure you guys are still sharing all those beautiful emojis. And if you are liking anything you're seeing here, you can leave a review for me under Psychic K on journeyridellive.com/reviews. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Kat. Kat says, how will I do on my first test for my classes I'm taking? I'm studying a lot, but I'm worried about performance on the test. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. I feel like this seems like there's more than one test that you're supposed to be taking, because I see one that seems to go well, but I see something else that you're struggling. So it seems like you may have a little bit more confidence in one thing, and I think that's the thing that may actually end up slipping you up. So I would focus a little bit more on the guides, on the things that you have to research and things like that. But I do feel as though you are going to be able to pass in the long run. Like overall, things are going to be successful. But there's something that's telling me there's got to be more than one test or one step to this process. So what I would just say is just be very mindful. Don't be too overly confident about something. Make sure you're following through. And even if you're like, oh, I'm so sure I got this, go back through that one, because that may be the one that you're thinking you're not going to miss. I feel like that's going to be the one. So just be very mindful of that. But overall, like I said, long vision, long goal. Definitely think you're going to have success. I definitely also see a graduation for you, long haul. But on that short term, I definitely would pay attention to those things. Okay, my lovely. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your wonderful question. And guys, it's that simple. If you have a question, you simply drop it on down in the comments. Make sure it's a specific question, because if it is general, we will skip over that. You'll want to save that for the psychics on mypsychicconnection.com, which I'm one of those. Just right now, I have you guys live, so you can't get me on there. Now, if anybody is feeling a little bit ungrounded, right, and your root chakra is feeling a bit misaligned, make sure you're saying those I am statements, those I feel safe, I am secure, I am stable, right? I surrender to what is above me, right? Things that are outside of my control. Make sure you're affirming, right? The moments when you are feeling unsettled, the moments when you're feeling that anxiety, those stress that we've heard here several times tonight. Okay, you're going to want to make sure your root chakra is aligned, and you'll feel those symptoms, right? That's when we start to have the distrust in things. That's when we have those feelings of worthlessness. That's when we get hyper vigilant and spacey. That's when we kind of get those times where we just feel very lethargic and don't want to do anything, or we're not trusting the situations around us. Pay attention to the symptoms. Those are the things that tell you your root chakra is not feeling right. Is anybody feeling those kind of symptoms? If you are, make sure you get to those stabilizing points. You know, use those black and red crystals. I always say, like, the easiest way to remember things is, I'm not going to remember all the crystal names, but I can remember a color. If I'm like, let me go in the store, let me grab me a red crystal to balance my energy out. It's grounding, root chakra. All right, my loves, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine says, what type of businesses will be beneficial for me? Let's go ahead and see. Well, I instantly feel like you're supposed to be having some sort of investment in something. I would say either like maybe building, or like maybe even doing something with houses, flipping houses, creative stuff, something with creative things that you're able to reap financial benefit long haul with. So I really want to tell you that maybe you should look into investing in maybe properties, or investing in something here, building wise. Also, I really get a lot of the creativeness too, like creative art. So I'm not sure if that may be painting, actual physical art, music, things of that nature. But there is something there with that creative arts division for you too. So maybe even incorporate the both of those things. It's very possible, renting out studios, things of that nature. But you have got this huge sense of financial stability. I love the I love the sense of the power of the road, because that's abundance that you can really have long term. And I see a lot of success in these ventures too. Look at our Six of Wands. So lots of success and long term stability. So that's what I would go ahead and look into. I would look out for you in a couple years. You'd do great. All right, my lovely. I definitely hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions. Guys, make sure you're still sharing us out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so much great content that comes out literally daily, weekly, monthly. We have so much content. And if you guys ever miss a reading on a show, or if you ever miss a show, you're like, oh man, I really wish I could have caught energy, or oh wow, I missed Journey. You can always go back on the YouTube channel and rewatch all the episodes. So definitely check them out if you missed anything. Okay, guys? And still share. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Unique, and Unique says, when will this business get to making some good money? All right, that's a good question. Let's go ahead and take a look. I would give you about a 3-year plan, okay? And now also understand that this is all dependent on the decisions and business moves that you make too, okay? This isn't going to just come by you sitting back and, the things just doing what you've been doing. No, there's going to be moves you're going to have to make. There's going to be people you may have to let go and things you may have to invest in. But nonetheless, I would give you about a 3-year time span for you to see turnaround, for you to see more profit that comes in. I see you really kind of needing to embrace our King of Wands energy. So, he's able to kind of not necessarily make every decision, but he's able to bring several hits to the table who can come up with a great idea. So he's able to bring people together and go, I know you may be smart in advertising. You may be someone who's good with the business finance side of things. I'm able to bring these people together to create the vision that I see. I may not be able to physically do it on my own, but I know people who can. So don't think that you have to stand alone in this venture. Understand that you need to make the connections that you need to make, talk to the people that you need to talk to so that you're able to advance your company in the way that you want. But I would say, again, give this about a 3-year time span. Definitely get to making some really big decisions this year. There may be things you have to cut back on, but you really have to focus and crack the hammer down, honey. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of love. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those emojis because we do have an emoji contest going on. Oh, and look at what time it is already. It is Crystal Corner time. Now, Crystal Corner time, for those of you who are new here, is a time where we talk about a crystal and some of the properties and the good ways you can use it. So today we have howlite. Now, I love me some howlite. Here I go. I have to dim this light. Okay. Okay, so this is howlite. And now I love howlite because the thing is the cracks in it, the white, the purity that almost seems to kind of emanate from the whiteness of the crystal. This is a good one for detoxifying the environment that you're in. So when you're in like a hostile work environment or a work environment where you're feeling like people are kind of very critical of things or there's a lot of tension, you want to set these around your work desk. This is definitely one that kind of balances people's energy, reduces the stress in the environment, and enhances communication abilities. This one also helps on the physical level to help balance your calcium levels and strengthen your skeleton bones, and also to make your hair a little bit more shiny, like mine. All right. It also helps to, Kelly says, I love Howlite. Yes, Howlite is the bomb.com. All right, this one is also, there's another crystal that's called blue Howlite, which is from the same principle as this. Blue Howlite helps with calmness. Both of them work for the third eye and the crown chakra. They're really meant to kind of open your mind. Now, this crystal is one for the Geminis, okay? Because our Geminis go through that bipolar polarity complex there, if you will. So this helps to kind of keep their emotions in a neutral way. This helps you if you're a person who is having trouble sleeping, and you may notice that you may crave holding on to this crystal if your water levels, like your H2O levels, are very low. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure that you're drinking a lot of water and feeling very like cleansed, because this is meant to literally detoxify you. So whenever you feel the crave to be around Howlite, probably need water. Now this also helps you to make rational decisions, like fair decisions between people around you. So, and even with yourself, if there's something you're really kind of tossing with, and you're like, I don't know if I should go this way or that way, hold on to this. It's definitely a good one. So when you go ahead and cleanse these, because you guys know I'm all about cleansing them the right way, this one you want to stick into brown rice to recharge, a bowl of brown rice overnight, or you can put it in the moonlight. This one is actually one that you can do running water on, but I always say just to be very cautious when you're doing running water, because you have to make sure you dry your crystal completely and properly, otherwise you will deteriorate it. So if you do choose to use the running water, make sure that you're drying your crystal completely off, okay, before putting it away. All right, so this is Howlite. If you love Howlite, if you have Howlite, if you use crystal like Howlite for your third eye or crown, go ahead and drop those in the comments. We love to hear about it. And if there's a crystal you would like to see on the show, you can always put those in the comments. We'd be happy to bring them on and talk a little bit about them, give a little educational lesson. I cannot believe I forgot to say, guys, I love the quotes. So go ahead and send me some quotes, because I'm the quote girl. A quote really uplifts my spirit. And Journey was waiting for me. Journey says, I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it. Ooh, that sounds mysterious. That sounds so mysterious. All right. Yes, but if you guys have any quotes, a funny quote, a serious quote, a quote that makes you go, go ahead and share it, guys. I love quotes. All right, let's go ahead and have another question. We have Nicole. And Nicole says, is this job a good move for me? Let's go ahead and see. I get immediately that yes, okay. It definitely seems like it's something that you need to do. It seems to bring you around people that you may need to work with, or people who can kind of help advance you on a certain path. So I think overall it puts you in a position to have more harmonious relationships. It seems like I don't know, it just pushes you on the right path. You kind of have been stressing for some time. There's been a lot of things I feel like that haven't been going your way, or a lot of anxieties you've kind of been carrying, and you've really needed this sense of change. This is definitely something that's so positive. I absolutely love this, because the Sun card comes out, which definitely indicates more positive times ahead, clarity, release. So yeah, you've overcame a whole lot. Look at my Alice here. Or Five of Swords, winning by any means necessary. The obstacles have been tough, but you have been pushing through. Things are going to be looking up. That is definitely a great decision. I feel like you're going to really see the results of things. I would give you about 2.5 months. Okay, so come back. Let me know. I'm really excited for you. I feel like just things are on a turnaround for you, my lovely. So keep your head up. This too shall pass is what I'll say. That's another quote. This too shall pass. Thank you for your beautiful question, my lovely. Sending you lots of love. All right, guys. It's very simple to get on the list tonight. All you have to do is post a specific question. But remember, the only guaranteed readings tonight or the ones that are donated, okay? And remember, guys, $1 every donation goes to a wonderful cause, St. Jude's. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. And if you are wanting to, for sure, get a reading tonight, that is how. Otherwise, we do have a lot of viewers watching from several different platforms. So please do be patient, okay? And make sure you're asking a specific question, no legal or medical questions, okay? All right. And the donation links are pinned to YouTube and Facebook. All right, let's go ahead and have another question. We have Shelly. Hello, Shelly. Oh, you are beautiful. Your skin is so beautiful. She says, hi, I am looking for insight into my love life. Is Ernie my next love? Oh, you get me to pull out my love deck tonight. I love it. All right, let's see about Ernie. Ooh. Come close, love. Listen. This one's going to lock you down, but he's got some obsessive traits about him. So if you like clingy, this one's for you. But if not, I would take a little bit of a step back, okay? Now, I definitely see things getting locked down. Look at the possessiveness. Look at the chained heart. Okay? So, yeah, he definitely, you're going to get something out of this relationship. But the thing is, I just feel like there can be some complexities about it. Set your boundaries. Don't settle for anything. Make sure you speak your truth. And don't just fall for a nice, sweet word, my lovely, because this one looks messy. You're going to come back on here and you're going to be like, okay, you was right. And then we're going to dive into a whole nother reading. That is for another day. For now, I say enjoy it, have fun, make it light, and make sure you set your boundaries with them. Definitely, definitely. But it does look like it's a relationship that can come from something here. All right, my lovely. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Thank you for allowing me to pull out my love deck. All right, guys, I hope you're having fun with me. Let's go ahead and see all of those beautiful emojis. My beautiful Shelly says, thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. Let's go ahead and see all of those great, drop me some green heart emojis, you all. Green heart emojis. Journey says, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. All right. Guys, if you loved your reading here, make sure you head over to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and hit Psychic K. That's me. All right, guys, let's take another question. We have a donation. Thank you so much for your donation. Visions of Raven. So Raven says, how will my candle business go? Will it thrive? And will it be worth it to get all I need for it? Let's keep this question up for just a second so I can get to all of these. All right. How will your business go? All right. All right, so here's what I see. First off, I do see that there is success and prosperity that will come here. However, here is the most important thing. You have work to do. See, our Queen of Pentacles comes out and she leads the way. A Queen of Pentacles is, she's a mother, right? And when we think of a mother, right, we think of someone who's probably busy all of the time, always worried all of the time, always putting her best into everything, right? So with this Queen of Pentacles, this is telling you, you need to put all of your energy, all of your focus. Don't allow yourself to get distracted or knocked off the way, because the thing is here, I see that sometimes you allow things to cloud your energy. And it's like just when you're stepping into your power, just when you're stepping into your power, you get knocked back. It's like someone pulls you back. You've got to focus on that. You've got to kind of really take charge of what makes you happy. And honey, I feel like it goes beyond just the candles. The candles are one part of the big whole, one slice of the big pie, if you will, right? You need to continue to pour all of that energy and time into that, because this is your baby. And if you do that, honey, you have got what you put out is what you're going to get, literally 6 of Pentacles. So if you pour everything you put into it, you will most certainly get everything back. If you don't put a lot into it, guess what? Spirit's going to let it burn. So you have to ask yourself, what is worth it and who is worth it? And if there's anything that's pulling you away from that, that's when you need to step into your own power. Wow, this card is coming out today. Okay. Raven says, yes, there will be more than candles, and I enjoy doing it. Look at this authenticity card that comes out for you. This is what you're meant to do. This is your element. This is who you're supposed to be. So you have to follow that road that Spirit's giving you. Also, you need to detach from a few things. You need to step back from the things that aren't serving you purpose. You need to protect yourself. I don't know why this may be a little bit off here, but Raven says, it is therapeutic, and yes, being consistent is key. Like, this is a little bit off from the topic I understand, but I heard protection and I seen braids. You do need to put a braid in your hair. Or have you not put a braid in your hair in a while? It's like there's certain things, forms of care that you were doing before that you're not doing now, that if you started doing that, like following your spiritual practices, will change the pace of the way that things are going for you. It'll change the pace of where your business is going. It'll change the way that your passion is. It'll change the way that you view yourself. It'll change your relationships. See what I'm saying? Like, see how it's a stockpile of things? It's not just one. You do one, it goes. She says it has been a while since. Well, maybe it's time. You need to get back to you. You've been on that track of following after whatever, and you've been on the cleanup train instead of focusing on the things that actually bring you happiness. Raven says, I'm getting back to doing things I stopped doing much. Yeah. And you know what? And she said, like braiding my hair. That's where the damn braid came from, because I'm like, this braid comes from. But you just have to follow those things. If that's just, she says, I even painted my nails. I love this. Like, if that's just, remembering on the first of the month, oh, I remember I used to always blow the cinnamon in my door. Get back to doing it. If that, and that may be, that's just a once a month thing. If that's, I used to always meditate and do yoga 30 minutes, at least make it 10. But just build your way back up, my lovely. I do think that your business will be successful, and I definitely think it will thrive. But remember, you have to pour into it what you want to get back. Okay. Also, I think I have time, so I'll pull you an Alice card. Okay. Uncertainty comes out. How appropriate. This is telling you to choose who you will become. Step into your power. All the wheels of change are on here, my love. There's so many changes that are coming in your life and that are here. And now it's time for you to embrace them and step into that light. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. I want to thank you so much for your beautiful donation. And remember, $1 of that is most certainly going to St. Jude. So we definitely appreciate all that you've given here. And I hope that reading resonates. And if it did, please do leave feedback on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Guys, we do still have an emoji contest going on. So make sure you're posting all those beautiful emojis. Raven says, thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. Sending lots of love. I'm seeing these green heart emojis and I'm loving it. Okay. I'm loving it. Guys, we have so much great content on this channel. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button as well, liking us, sharing us out. Check out the daily shorts that we have. You guys know that you love the Alice time. I do Alice on there, and then I do the fairy tales weekly. So you guys can definitely check those out. And of course, all the other amazing psychics on here we do so much. If you want some entertainment, okay, without the drama, this is the place to come. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. All right, guys, you see what it says. It is time for the lightning round. That means you get to ask as many yes or no questions in the comments as you can possibly think of. Yes, you can ask more than one question. I need you guys to take some time and flood those comments with as many yes, no questions as you can possibly think. Make me work, guys. I want to work, make you sweat. Okay, make my throat dry. So guys, go ahead and start putting as many yes, no questions in the comments. And we're going to go ahead and get this game started. We got 3 minutes starting now. Jasmine says, does he miss me? Yes. Bari says, will Lulu communicate with me soon? No. Allison says, will I get a job in February? No. Melanie says, will I meet my special someone soon? Yes. Amanda says, will finances be better next month? Yes. Andrea says, is my husband sleeping with another woman? Yes. Allison says, does my son have a girlfriend? No. Beatrice says, is studying law for me? Yes. Bari says, will I buy a new vehicle this year? Yes. Raven says, will me and Jordan ever get married? Yes. Lakshmi says, will I get a full-time job in January? No. AA says, will I have a Valentine this year? No. Andrea says, will he leave her? Yes. Jasmine says, will I meet my mother this year? Yes. Melanie says, will I be moving out of state? No. Beatrice says, should I continue with psychology? No. Allison says, will I move back to my hometown? Yes. Bari says, will poetry communicate with me soon? No. Amanda says, will D overcome issues he's having? Yes. Jennifer says, does C miss me? Yes. Bari says, will I get new love soon? Yes. Allison says, is there something good coming my way in March? Yes. Beatrice said, should I study law? Yes. Jasmine, does he think of communicating with me? Yes. Kelly says, will Thursday go well with so many people in the house? Yes. Amanda says, will I find a way to bring more money in? Yes. A says, will I ever get married again? Woo. Yes. Kelly says, will I get to work from home? No. Amanda says, is my wife upset with me? Yes. Maha says, should I sell both houses on Loyola? No. All right, guys, thank you so much for playing along with me. I appreciated all those beautiful yes, no questions. That is the end of the lightning round. Thank you guys so much for playing along. I so enjoy it. And if you guys are having a good time, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe us out tonight. Journey says, if at first you don't succeed, try again, then quit. No use being a damn fool about it. I've heard that one. That's why I was able to read it that well. Allison says, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. It's so fun playing along with you guys. I see those beautiful emojis rolling. All right, Lashimi says, that was so nice. Thank you for everything. You are so welcome, my love. I love all the love you guys are giving me tonight. Also, I am wearing my pride colors because for me, it's pride all year long. I am celebrating. It was just my cousin's birthday yesterday. So I want to celebrate my cousin because my cousin is trans. And so I love the love and I love my people. And if you guys love the love, I would love to see some rainbows and all those beautiful hearts in the comments because we here love all the love here. at my psychic connection. All right, guys, it is time. Well, not Alice. We're going to go ahead and do a fairy tale. All right. So you guys know I do the fairy tales. Now, my fairy tales are not sweet and lovey. They're the Grimm's fairy tales. However, this one here is one that is a little bit more gentler. I really appreciate the complexity of this story because the guidance that it gives us, the wisdoms, the reflection it does, it really touches my soul because this is an empath feeling, right? So this is the princess who never smiled. Okay. Now, this is a princess who had everything she could possibly think she could want in her life. All the health and the riches and the beauty and the intelligence, just anything she could ever ask for, it was hers. If she thought it, it was hers. However, she had an inability to feel any sense of joy or happiness. She had to live with carrying the burden of humanity and all of the pain and the lies and the chaos of it. So she could never truly laugh because she never felt true joy. She saw how people would hurt people. She saw the truth beyond the veil of people's eyes, and it haunted her. And though she had it all, she didn't have that sense of joy. So her father, being the king, wanted his daughter to have that because that was the only gift he could not yet provide her. And so he made a bid out and said, I want to reach out to anyone from all the neighboring lands and anyone who can come for the man who can win my daughter's heart, who can make her laugh, who can make her feel any sense of joy, even momentarily. I will make him the richest, happiest man, and he will have my daughter's hand in marriage. Well, man after night after night, tried and tried and tried to make his daughter laugh, but she didn't find anything funny. She didn't fall for any of the charms, and she looked beyond their eyes because she could see the manipulation and the fact that they just wanted something out of her. They didn't truly love her. They didn't truly want to make her happy. Out on a whole nother side of town here, of course, there's just a lowly blacksmith who decides that he's going to be the best blacksmith he can be. So he learns how to create the best metal and he goes about selling them. And because he does such a good time, he's rewarded with coins. So first, the person who had trained him had gave him a whole basket of coins, but he said, being humble, he took one instead of all of them. And he continued on his journey. And then he did more work and made knights' armors. And along the way, there was different tales of the princess, but he never paid it too much mind. He kept his little coins that he had. And then one day he was walking and he had no idea that he was at the kingdom and the princess was looking down at him. And he's helping out a mouse first. And the mouse says he needs some money. So he gives him a coin. Now, mind you, this man's not rich. He only got 3 coins. And then a beetle comes along and says, I need a coin. So he gives the beetle a coin. And the princess is just looking down like, this guy is crazy. He's giving creatures coins. This just doesn't make sense. So then alas, a catfish comes along and the catfish asked for a coin too. So the boy gave the coin to the catfish. At this point, the girl is laughing in hysterics. The princess is like, what is even happening? And so he looks down and he's startled by her laughter and he falls. But here it goes. The beetle, the catfish, and the mouse all helped him to his feet. And the princess had never seen anything so kind and didn't realize the acts of kindness that he gave these animals who we most would look past. So her father heard her laughter and he was like, oh my goodness, who made you laugh? Who did this to you? And she pointed out the guy. And then next thing you know, of course, they married and lived happily ever after. Now, this story is so harmonious to us, right? Because we sit here and we get so depressed and we can see all the misery that's in the world. And we have to choose to find ways to make us happy. We have to find people. We have to find things that bring that light out in us. We have to find humor even in the darkest of times. We have to know that laughter is healing. It is the best medicine that one could possibly have. Also, look at what kindness can do by simply helping with people or things that we would look at and look past. No, by just doing a kind gesture. You never know who may be watching or what may be going on and how your life may be changed by a small act of kindness. Don't try to force happiness, and don't try to stick with things that drain your energy. Also, make sure you find a kind and honest partner who's willing to go after you, not for what they can get out of you, but out of just being pure in their hearts. So I so love this story. I love this empath journey. This is the princess who never smiled. I hope you guys enjoyed this fairy tale. And if you did, make sure you go ahead and share the love. Oh, I love fairy tale time, guys. It really just makes my day. I love all the energy that comes from the fairy tales. There's always so much guidance that goes behind them. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Beatrice. Beatrice says, is studying law my passion that I lost for? Oh, I love that you're asking this question because I recall yours from the yes or no round. And you know, the thing is I feel like you have put law on the back burner for quite some time. And you didn't realize all that you could get out of it, right? I feel like you took a step back because maybe the route was a little bit more difficult, or there was things that weren't working out. So it's almost like you settled back into something. But no, my love, you're meant to go after. You're meant to. I love this. It's the full energy, right? It's the beginning and the end. It's the travel. It's making those plans for the future and going after them, even if you don't know where you'll land. The thing is I see a lot of success here. I think that this is your passion. I think it's something you can be really great at and find a lot of sense of stability in. But I think the thing is that you have to just allow yourself to jump, allow yourself to branch out. And it may be difficult at first, and it may not be everything that you want it to be, but I think in the long run, you're gonna be so proud of yourself at what you're able to accomplish. Now, this does look like a long-term goal because this seems like this is going to be several years in the making. I'm not sure how much longer you have to go, but this does seem like it's a long-term goal. So understand that your focus is going to be very busy and locked down for quite some time. But keep your head up and definitely know that there is success on the way. You just have to have faith and definitely keep pushing forward. You have so much that's coming for you, my lovely, okay? I want to send you lots of luck and the best of luck on your journey here. Good luck to you, my love. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And guys, if you have any questions tonight, make sure you go ahead and put those specific questions in the comments. Remember, we don't do any legal or medical questions here on this platform. And if you have anything general, you'll want to save that from mypsychicconnection.com for the first 3 minutes or free. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what our next question is. Oh, Beatrice says, thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. Raven says, I love your story times. This one had me sucked in. I love story time too. We decided to do a little something different today. All right, Jenna says, are me and my significant other meant to be? Here's my thing when people ask me, are we meant to be? The only person who can decide on if you are meant to be is you. You're the only person that can make that decision. What I can do, though, is I will give you guidance on how this relationship may go so that you can make that decision, okay? But we never ask Spirit to give us that kind of answer to things because we have free will, right? All right, so what I see here is this is a relationship that is still in the works. There is still a lot of lessons you guys need to learn. There's a sense of stubbornness that's there that you guys need to find a way to be more cohesive together. There's certain anxieties and fears, and you aren't fully stepping in your complete power in the relationship. You're holding back. You're not being your full self. You need to allow yourself to blossom and also allow yourselves to have this tough conversation so you can have that long-lasting relationship. I most certainly think that there is the potential here, but I definitely think that there's some things that are being swept under the rug that you guys aren't facing head on. So I think if you guys are able to do that, if you guys are able to take some things a little bit more serious and have those little bit more tougher conversations, I do think that this relationship can go the distance. But I think that there's most certainly work that needs to be done. And I think that there's certain things that are most certainly being hidden and not being said. You've got to speak your truth and you've got to stand in your power. Huh? You don't want to allow yourself to get too lost along the way. Because the thing is, it gets harder. It's harder over time. That's when walls get built. Okay. So this relationship has the potential, but I want to make sure you guys open up those doors of communication again. Okay, my lovely. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of love, and thank you for your question. Okay. All right. Journey says, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be someone. Now I realize I should have been more specific. Touche. Touche. All right, Amanda T, thank you so much. You're our emoji contest winner. Thank you so much for playing along with us all night. Oh, it has been a ball. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Alice card we have for you, my lovely. All right, I've got I want to be queen. All right, now this is when Alice is in Wonderland and she's talking to the White Knight. Amanda says, yay! She's talking to the White Knight and she says, I don't want to be anybody's prisoner. I want to be a queen. All right. And he says, so you will when you've crossed to the next brook. Okay. Meaning that there is still more to come before you can get to that says, but you have to go after it. Honey, when this card is coming to you, it is telling you, you are ready to break away from the certain ways that things have been going. You're ready to step more into you. You're ready to step into that queen power. Okay. Now, when we think of queen power, we don't take anything from anyone, not even ourselves. We hold our head high, even on the days that we feel low, right? We don't see a queen's head drop. You have so much potential in your life. You have so much that you need to go after. You are so close to reaching your goals. The only person holding yourself back is you. You have a little bit further to go. Amanda says, so true. Now, this is telling you, you are taking charge of your life. You're making decisions for yourself. And you're setting rules and boundaries. Okay. So this is a card all about having those expectations for yourself and also following through. You want to be to this status, you can get there. But you have to hold yourself accountable for things as well. Okay. But you're almost there, my lovely. You're doing an amazing job. I absolutely love how you got I want to be queen. That is, you're going to pass a test. You're almost there. You're like right there where the finish line. You can see the rope. Just keep pushing. All right. Thank you so much for playing along, my lovely. And thank you all for playing the beautiful emoji game. But the fun is not over, and nor will it stop. We still have another great show here in just another hour. We have Journey Ryan Live. You guys don't want to miss out. If you guys have any mediumships, oh my gosh, that is the guy. He will give you chills, okay? Chills. He knows so many things and he will dive deep. So make sure you guys check him out, okay? All right, Amanda says, thank you so much. You're so welcome, my lovely. All right, guys, let's have another question. We have Kelly. Kelly says, hi, Kay. Ooh, with the green heart emojis. Will I find a permanent home by the end of February? So let's go ahead and see. No, okay. We do not see it at the end of February, but I do see it very much soon after that. So I would look more towards that March time. In February, there is some things going on. Five of Wands came out, and it came out quick. So this is telling me there's something here that may not go like, someone may say something or give promise to something, but it's probably not going to be exactly what it is. And you're going to have to go and, I feel like, navigate somewhere different. So make sure you have a backup plan to your backup plan. Okay. Now, Nine of Pentacles does come out as well as the Seven of Cups. So this does indicate you will have other options, and they will be ones that you'll be able to afford, things that you'll be able to do. But like I said, I would not look right away here into February, but I will push that a little bit more towards March. Hey, double time. You can always change the way some things go, you know, put the word out, ask people, post about it, you know, talk to several different realtors. Maybe you'll be able to find something. Okay. I'm sending you lots of luck and good luck, my lovely. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Oh, this is our last question of the night. We have Diana. Hello, Diana. Diana says, hi, when will James and I be in a relationship? Okay, well, let's see if you and James will be in a relationship. And then if you are, we'll see when, okay? Okay. All right. So I do see that there is a relationship to come, but he is going to be dragging his feet about it. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups that comes out first. This is definitely indicating that there's some distance. There's still some attachments that he may have that he needs to let go of. Okay. There's some other options, it seems, that he may be weighing. Okay. Got Seven of Cups. So that means he's talking to more than just you, or even involved or dealing with other people. So there's a lot that comes before there's a settling down. I I don't know how much he's said to you, or where he may have led you, or anything like that, or where you feel that relationship is going. But I would say definitely be on the lookout, because he doesn't look like he's ready to settle down right now. This definitely looks like something that's further down the line. Okay. So make sure he's being honest and not just spinning a game. He's got our Knight of Cups. They're romantic. They're charming. Okay. Charming guys. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck on your journey. And thank you so much for your beautiful question, guys. I cannot believe how quick this hour flew by. I had such a great time with you guys. And I want to remind you guys to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe us out. Please do check out the content on YouTube. We have daily, weekly, and monthly content. And again, if you guys miss any of your readings, or if you miss a show, you're more than welcome to go back to the YouTube channel and check them out. Okay. I want to wish you guys all a wonderful Monday night, and make sure you guys check out Journey Ryan Live at midnight tonight. We'll see you.